Do you feel like you are constantly running on empty? Well, this week we are diving into one trait that can help you going strong, no matter what life throws your way, and that is resilience. Hi, I am Dr. Santina or Tina Wheat, for those of you who are new here. I am a family physician and a career and life coach dedicated to helping healthcare professionals like you find balance, joy, and purpose in both your careers and everyday lives. I know how challenging and overwhelming healthcare can get, and today I am sharing an important topic that helps us weather the stressors and challenges of our healthcare careers and personal lives. And that topic is resilience, specifically the ability to bounce back. Today, I am going to talk about what resilience is, why it is important, and I'm going to bust some common myths and share some simple ways that you can nurture your resilience. Now, there have been times in my life when I felt like I could handle anything that was thrown at me, and I would just keep going. That was true when I was a resident. That was true when I was primarily doing patient care. And that was true when I was a leader in different roles. But there have also been times, specifically like the year after my mother died, when even a small breeze could push me over and leave me in tears. Through all of these moments, I always had the determination to keep going, but I wasn't always the most pleasant person to be around. It was around this time that wellness started becoming a popular topic in medicine. After wellness became the buzzword in healthcare, I would say that resilience followed. And depending on the context, both words began to feel like four-letter words to many, including myself. But I want to reclaim resilience not as something organizations tell us to do, but as something that we do for ourselves. So let's start with the what and why of resilience. Now, the psychological community usually defines resilience as the process of adapting well in the face of adversity, trauma, tragedy, threats, or significant sources of stress. All of us in healthcare face these challenges on a frequent basis. Before we even add in the additional challenges of our day-to-day lives. Resilience is the process and outcome of successfully adapting to difficult or challenging life experiences, especially through mental, emotional, and behavioral flexibility and adjustment to external and internal demands. So, why is resilience important? Well, resilience acts as that buffer. For those of us in healthcare, it helps us navigate challenges without becoming overwhelmed, and it allows us to adapt to change. And we all know there has been so much change in the system lately. It ensures that we can continue delivering compassionate and effective care to our patients, and it helps prevent burnout by preserving our mental and emotional well being. So, there are some important components of resilience, and I'm going to describe what they are and why they're important. So, the first is self awareness, and that is recognizing personal limits and stress signals. This is really the first step to building resilience because you know when things are getting worse. The next is adaptability. The ability to adapt to our rapidly changing situations is a hallmark of resilience. You're able to go more with the flow. And then there are support systems. When you have a strong support network, which might include colleagues, mentors, or loved ones, these relationships are able to provide emotional support, practical advice, and a sense of community. Then there is the all important self care. We know that engaging in self care practices such as regular exercise, healthy eating, having adequate sleep, and enjoying leisure activities is crucial for maintaining resilience. This is because self care replenishes energy and emotional reserves that you need to face daily challenges. And then finally, having a growth mindset. When you are able to view challenges as opportunities for growth rather than insurmountable obstacles, this enhances your resilience. For those of us in healthcare, having a growth mindset means that we are more likely to learn from difficult experiences and emerge stronger. Now we're going to go on to bust some myths about resilience, and we're going to bust five of them. So, the first myth is one that I am definitely guilty of previously believing. And myth number one is that resilience is an innate trait. In reality, resilience is not something that you are born with. It can be developed and strengthened over time through intentional practices and strategies. And I'll share just a few of those in a little bit. Myth number two is that resilience means never feeling overwhelmed. In reality, resilience doesn't mean that you never feel stress or overwhelm. We all feel those things. It just means that you have the tools to recover and, as I mentioned before, bounce back after facing challenges. Okay, myth number three, being resilient means going it alone. Absolutely not. Reality is that resilience often involves seeking support from others, whether through mentorship, counseling, a strong social network, or even coaching. It is about knowing when and how to ask for help. Myth number four, resilience is just about enduring hardships. Nothing could be further from the truth. In reality, resilience is not just about survival, it is about thriving in your situation. It involves finding meaning and growth in the face of adversity, not just enduring it. And then on to myth number five, resilience is only needed in times of crisis. This is also not true. The reality is resilience is valuable in your everyday life. It helps you manage the ongoing stress, allows you to maintain a work-life balance, and stay connected to your purpose even when things are going smoothly. When you're able to practice things while they are going smoothly, it is easier to use them in times of stress or crises. Okay, so now that we have busted some of our myths, let's talk about how you can incorporate resilience into your life. Here are 5 daily habits that even a busy healthcare worker can do to increase their resilience, even in their busy day. So, first, mindful breathing. If you can spend 5 to 10 minutes each day practicing mindful breathing, this can be really helpful. Why? Well, mindful breathing helps reduce stress, it improves focus, and it enhances emotional regulation. This is crucial for building resilience. My favorite time to do this is in the shower when nobody can bother me. The second thing that you can do to nurture your resilience is gratitude journaling. Now, this doesn't require an hour of journaling every day. Something as simple as write down 3 things that you are grateful for each day can really help. This can be anything from small wins at work to personal joys, including your favorite cup of coffee. Reflect on these moments to cultivate a positive mindset. Why do we do this? Well, gratitude journaling shifts your focus from the stressors to the positive aspects of your life, reinforcing optimism and contentment. Okay, number 3, physical activity. So, if you can engage in at least 20 to 30 minutes of physical activity daily, this can help your resilience as well. You want to choose activities that you enjoy and can sustain consistently so that you don't feel like it's just one more thing to check off your list. Why do you need to do this? Well, physical activity boosts your physical health. It also releases endorphins, improves your mood, and reduces stress. All of these things help strengthen resilience. Okay, number 4 is connection with others. And I already mentioned the importance of relationships before. When you make time each day to connect with a friend, a family member, or a colleague, this can be really helpful. It can be a brief conversation or even just a text exchange. And those small interactions can help you feel supported and connected. And maybe do that for the person you're chatting with as well. Why does this help? Well, strong social connections provide emotional support, they reduce feelings of isolation, and they foster shared experiences and encouragement. Okay, on to number 5, set boundaries. When you're able to identify and set clear boundaries around your work and personal time, this helps prevent burnout by ensuring that you have time to rest and recover. This one is hard, and I've given a whole video on boundaries previously, so I encourage you to go back and take a look at that one. So each of these 5 tips can nurture and grow your resilience. Now, we have covered a lot today about resilience. I encourage you to try to incorporate some of these habits into your everyday life. Start small and watch how it transforms your mindset and even your workday. Once you've started small, you can add on even more to help you nurture that resilience. Now, if you enjoyed this video, please like it and share it. And if you want more tips, be sure to follow me here and join my free Facebook group where we dive deeper into topics like this. I would also love to hear how you have nurtured resilience in your own life. Let me know in the comments. Please reach out to me if you're interested in additional support in helping you find your balance and joy. Take care of yourselves, stay resilient, and know that I am grateful for you.